Blind Betrayal понеслась. То-то-то-то. Так, лампочку. Хай.
Sir,
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
There has to be some kind of mistake.
In my experience, Proctor Quinlan doesn't make mistakes. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Да елки, ради продвижения по службе, а вообще мать родной, пора. Не вопрос. Ишь ты, Синф затесался в наши ряды. Ха! Сволочь какая. Точно, вот, например, Паладин Дэнс, ты слыхала? Я уж чуть не флиртовал с ним, ну-ка.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Так, так, так.
Did you complete the...
Мы? Ну иди, иди. Кого нет вроде? Давай говори, что там у тебя?
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. Or if he trusts any of us at all.
Замечательно. Так, куда идти? Наверх? Угу. Так, в эту что ли? Вроде да. И полетели.
Going down.
О, здесь сейвиться нельзя, интересно. Это кто такой? Это он так без этого, что ли, выглядит? Ужас какой у нас. Ну и чё, а как мне туда пройти? А,
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here.
что так все запутано?
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dance.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
А что, если я соглашусь и не буду? Да ладно, я пошутил, конечно.
Victorium, brother.
Ой, ты же у меня с молотком моим ходишь, придурок. Ну.
Going up. Ground floor.
find any technical documents.
Elder Maxon.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
Do you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ну чё, все напряглись? Но я пошутил на самом деле. Я пошутил. Ну, я просто хотел узнать, что будет, если сделать так. Чё, не имею права. Опять посмотрим, что будет, если не убивать его.
Commencing attack on.
Да, молодец, атак, там, коммент. Так.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you.
Ага.
He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Да-да-да. I'm from the future. Где ты мертвый? Этот... Кот Фергюсона, этот, Шрёдингера, мышь.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dance.
I might have. Until Quinlan got that, I never expected.
Sure.
If it wasn't for
Да, да.
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction.
Собака Максвелла.
I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
Так, об этом мы
I'm
говорили
ready to
уже.
accept.
Да, да.
Maxon's ordered you.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Так это получается, что убивай, что не убивай. Ты один черт его не будет. Безобразие. Так, а еще диалог там нет? Куда ты пошел? Дай договорить-то. Ну-ка. Стой, стой.
Hey there.
Эй. А ему пофигу. Ничего нет хорошего. Оп. И исчез.
Going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb?
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, As far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
И чё, каюту мне не даст, что ли? И не повысит? Ух, блин, ёлки, ну-ка засейвится. Нифига себе, ну.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said.
Так,
If I'm
понятно.
seen aboard the Pridwin,
Хорошо,
but if you need me
если
to
мы
take the fight anywhere
разойдемся.
else, I suppose this is goodbye.
Ага, я ушел, да.
I'll be here if you need me.
Так, а если я сейчас тебя возьму, ну, прям не туда, куда, да, а вот туда, куда, ся. Ну-ка, стоять.
You're one hell of a soldier.
Оп. Куда нафиг?
Going down.
Ну, тут подождет еще. Че ты? Мне надо с тобой это афfinity достигнуть. Сначала. Куда ты нафиг свалил? Блин, теперь меня не повысят. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Ну,
You're making the Brotherhood proud.
Hi.
You're making the Brotherhood proud.
ну я понял. Сейчас ничего не будет. Значит, потом надо вернуться.
Going up.
Ну ладно. То есть это я, получается... Ну-ка. А, я потому что я не закончил этот квест. Вот в чем все дело. Квеста я не закончил. Поэтому я и паладина не могу взять с собой, как этого спутника. Точно. Так, ну-ка, полетели. Сдадим квест. В чем дело-то? Почему она unavailable-то? Я же на улице. То есть, это не на улице считалось? Ничего себе. Там даже локации не было, дверь-то не закрыта была. Вот это номер. Мне нужно афинити от него, потом я его могу сдать куда-нибудь там. И взять опять кого-нибудь там. Какой-нибудь там, может, это... Новых уже не хочу брать. Да и кого там брать-то новых? Этого есть только Сфахаба, который тут... Хрен старый. Ну, черт.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ad Victoriam, кто бы ты ни был, это Элдер Максвелл, это Максон. Я хочу посмотреть, где каюта этого паладина-то. Что там мне, собственно, дали-то? В любом случае я получаю одно и то же. А смысл-то предавать? Я предаю только, когда смысл есть. Вы даете.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Серьезно? Я же там банды все вырезал. Вы что, издеваетесь? Так. Такой вопрос, очевидно. А где... А где это самое... Каюта-то его была? Что, за мной ходить теперь будешь? Ну, я и не собирался что говорить. Где... Это... Паладина Денсовская каюта, которая моя теперь. Нет, нет. Чуть такое вообще. Так отсюда тоже, наверное, можно транспортироваться, да? Ой, блин. Высотища-то какая. О.
Nice.
Ну и что? Вот и что? Господи, это думал. Я думал, сейчас какую-нибудь супер пушку найду. Найдешь тут. Только из таракана может выпустить или из какого-нибудь мутанта. Все пушки выпадают лучше из убитых врагов. Не купить ничего, не найти. Тут вообще хоть какие-нибудь каюты-то есть кого-нибудь? Не вижу. Серьезно? Так, тут ничего нет. Тут.
Not now, sir. There's science to be done.
Хорошо, а тут? Это чего? Это не его? Нет? Нет. Это не его.
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
А это что такое? Ёлки, я тут не осматривал половину, блин, это. Вот это вот я в его месте сейчас или нет? Нет. Как понять-то вообще? Надпись будет какая-нибудь там?
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all
Вот
leave
его
requests
это или
to
не его
off-base sites have
бывшая?
been temporarily suspended.
He's a brilliant tactician and an
Affected
experienced
parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Ну, в общем, его это или не его. В принципе, какая разница, там ничего интересного нет вообще. Да. Делать тут нечего, на самом деле.
Gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
На этом я заканчиваю эпизод.